Welcome back to the Hotep Money Channel, where we cover the latest in artificial intelligence and finance news. I'm your host, Hotep Jesus. Without further ado, let's get right into it. We got some crazy reports for you guys today. Of course, the PPP numbers came in today. Headline: PPP rose 0.2% month over month, matching forecast, but the year-over-year number jumped to 3%, beating the 2.7% consensus and up from 2.8% last period. The acceleration was largely due by a sharp 0.9% surge in final demand goods, with energy prices jumping 4.6%. Think gasoline up over 10% in the month. Services held steady, no change there. Core PPI, for example, food, energy, and trade services also climbed 0.2% monthly, pushing the annual core reading to 3.5%, the strongest since earlier last year. This comes right after yesterday's tame CPI print. So wholesale pressures are building again, especially on the goods and energy side. Markets are closely watching. Hotter producer inflation could keep the Fed cautious on cuts, even as consumer data cools. So that's the producer price index, you know, the cost of goods for producers. And it looks like it went up a little bit. December numbers dropped January 30th, so we'll report back then once we get those numbers. In the meantime, I know we cover artificial intelligence and on this channel, but I can't leave you guys without a hot play. Oil's hot right now. Hit the like and subscribe button. Now's your opportunity. Hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell, notifications. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. Look, if they want to be living in the future, join this channel right now. Hit the like and subscribe button. Oil's hot. We got to get in on oil. Got to get in on oil. I'm in on oil. SLB. I don't know if you guys know this, but you should follow me on X at HotepJesus. If you subscribe to me on X, every week I put out the stocks I think will be hot for the week. I was 100% call on this week. I had SLB, Halliburton, and Oxy. And as you can see here, SLB is engaging with the Trump administration and Chevron. I'm hot on Chevron. Chevron is basically first mover in Venezuela. And yeah, so SLB looks like they might be working with Chevron in Venezuela. So with the vacancy of leadership there and the takeover of the United States of America, we're looking for American companies to go in and take the oil. So SLB is in that conversation. So I would definitely take a look at that company. The Netflix deal, we're still waiting on a Netflix deal to get finalized. Netflix is, we got a lawsuit from Larry Ellison we reported on previously. Netflix is trying to amend its offer, according to CNBC's David Faber. They're trying to go all cash bid. So basically Netflix said, Ellison's like, hey, Warner Brothers Discovery, we want to know all of the details with your Netflix deal. And Netflix was like, man, let me just pull out my wallet. Here, bro. Here, cash, bro. Cash. We gonna buy the whole thing out of pocket. Netflix. Yeah. It's a big baller move right there. Big baller move. I love it. On to the story of the day. Alchemist, this has to be the headline story of the day right here. Silver. Oh my God. This. I don't even know what this is, chat. This is the first thing that came to mind after I saw this story was the crime of 1873. If you guys aren't familiar with the crime of 1873, go look up the crime of 1873 and check back. Also on my other channel, my Hotep Jesus channel, you can actually search that one for the crime of 1873, and I did a whole presentation on it, so you don't even got to go nowhere. Alchemist, you should probably link that video below this one. That's what we'll do. Below this video will be my presentation on the crime of 1873. So check the description in the box below for my presentation on 1873. Anyway, the U.S. Mint has suspended silver sales. Now, apparently this is only on collectibles, but let's see what this says. It says the U.S. Mint halted sales of silver numismatic products. United States has effectively confessed that price signals in the silver market are broken. Volatility is beyond their capacity to manage in real time, and that the physical metal can no longer be reliably offered at the paper-derived price. They cannot keep silver price accurately. Products are being pulled until repricing is done. So basically they're saying like, we don't even know what the price of silver is right now because the paper prices far exceeded how much silver we actually got, you know? So that's bullish for silver in the short term. Like if you are looking to buy silver in the stock market, like this is a great opportunity to just go in now and ride it out until, well, I'm going to show you. It says the physical market is overwhelming the paper illusion. Every prior silver squeeze followed the same path. Sales halted, premiums explode, availability vanishes. Those who wait for confirmation from television anchors will be locked out or priced out. It's going to get really weird. China's moving to control silver exports. They're restricting outbound flows. India has looked to remonetize the asset. Silver is now being accepted as collateral within their banking system. They have elevated it from a commodity to a recognized financial asset. So this is your warning right now. Just silver is heading into a very interesting place. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen in the future, but it's about to get nasty out here. So at some point, so I'm even wondering, like when you're paper trading this stuff, right? Like if you're buying a stock, will like Robinhood halt the sales of the stock? Will they tell you that you can't sell your stock? So you might be in a silver trade and not able to get out of it. And when you come back in, it dumps. I don't know. It could get weird. All I'm saying is be careful with silver. That is your artificial intelligence and finance update of the day. Although we didn't have much artificial intelligence, just remember that silver is a big part of defense weapons and artificial intelligence. I'll be back tomorrow with another update.
I haven't lost yet! I've always been the weakest, and I've been mocked for it at every turn. But I still try as hard as I can. You see, I've been leveling up this whole time. I won't give in to fear. I can't get stronger that way. I'll fight, I'll level up, and take what's mine.